Picture this: a warm summer night in Paris. The Seine glows under the streetlights and a black Mercedes speeds through the city, chased by flashing cameras. Then, in a blink, everything changes. On August 31st, 1997, the world was shaken. Princess Diana was killed in a car crash. She was just 36 years old. Now, nearly 3 decades later, her name is back in the headlines. Her final resting place has been revisited, officially for environmental reasons. Unofficially, people are asking new questions, and some old ones have resurfaced. Before she was a legend, Diana Spencer was born into British nobility. A shy, sensitive child, her life changed forever when her parents divorced. She was just 7. Raised by her father while her mother moved to London, Diana grew up feeling lonely. She dreamed of being a ballerina, but her height, nearly 5'10", made that impossible. Instead, she worked as a nanny and a preschool teacher, living a modest life in London. That is, until Prince Charles entered the picture. They met in 1977 during a hunting trip. She was 16, he was 29. 3 years later, the fairy tale began. In 1981, Diana became the Princess of Wales. Their wedding was watched by over 750 million people. Her dress had a 25-foot train, and the world fell in love with her smile. But the fairy tale didn't last. A marriage built on cracks. Even before the wedding, Diana knew Charles's heart belonged to someone else, Camilla Parker Bowles. Still, she hoped love would change everything. They had 2 sons, William and Harry. Diana was a hands-on mom, breaking royal protocol by taking them to theme parks, fast food joints, and school drop-offs. She was warm, playful, and relatable, and the public adored her. But behind closed doors, the marriage was crumbling. In 1992, they separated. By 1996, it was official. Diana lost her royal title but gained freedom. She remained Princess of Wales and, more importantly, mother to her boys, reclaiming herself. After the divorce, Diana threw herself into charity work. She walked across landmine zones in Angola, hugged HIV patients in hospitals, and stood up for causes no royal had dared to touch. Then came Dodi Al-Fayed, the son of an Egyptian billionaire. In the summer of 1997, paparazzi couldn't get enough of them. Photos of the couple on yachts and beaches were everywhere. But Diana was scared. Friends said she spoke often about being watched. In a letter she allegedly wrote that year, she claimed someone might try to get rid of her in a staged accident. The night everything changed. On August 30th, 1997, Diana and Dodi had dinner at the Ritz in Paris. To dodge the press, they left through the back entrance, jumping into a black Mercedes with driver Henri Paul and a bodyguard. Speeding away from the hotel, they entered the Pont de l'Alma tunnel and slammed into a pillar. Dodi and Henri Paul died instantly. Diana was rushed to a hospital but passed away hours later. She wasn't wearing a seatbelt. The official story? The driver was drunk, the car was speeding, and the press had been chasing them. But from the very beginning, questions wouldn't go away. Why did it take so long for the ambulance to get her to the hospital, just minutes away? Why weren't the tunnel cameras recording? And why did Buckingham Palace stay silent for days, years later? More questions. Several investigations followed. Most concluded it was a tragic accident caused by human error. But public doubt never faded. Then, in 2024, Diana's grave made headlines again. The soil around her private island at Althorpe was shifting, threatening the structural integrity of her burial site. Experts were called in to assess and preserve it. Leading the team was Dr. Amelia Carver, a respected forensic anthropologist. Everything was done discreetly, respectfully, but once the lead-lined coffin was opened, whispers began. What they found. According to insiders, certain injuries didn't match what's typically expected in high-speed crashes. Some personal items appeared to have been moved, maybe during the original burial, maybe later. No one knows for sure. Then came something even more mysterious, a handwritten note believed to be from Diana herself. Its contents haven't been released, but sources say it reflected her fears of being watched, targeted, or silenced. In her hands, they found a locket with photos of William and Harry, and a crystal charm inscribed with the words, "Always in faith." No conspiracy, but no closure either. Some of the wildest rumors, like Diana being pregnant or poisoned, were fully dismissed. Toxicology reports were clean, no signs of foul play. Still, the displaced items and the secrecy surrounding the investigation left people wondering, was it just human error or something more? Buckingham Palace confirmed the reopening of the tomb but offered no details. That silence only deepened the mystery, a legacy that won't fade. Diana redefined what it meant to be royal. She showed that compassion could shine brighter than a crown. Her sons have followed in her footsteps, Prince William with environmental causes, and Prince Harry with veterans and mental health advocacy. Even now, people leave flowers at her resting place. Because Diana wasn't just a princess, she was a symbol of love, loss, and resilience. And maybe that's why, 27 years later, the world still isn't ready to let her go. But what about you? Do you think her death was just a tragic accident? Or is there more to the story? Let us know in the comments.